For today's quick thought of the day with the Date Save Project, I want to share an experience that I was blessed to have on Tuesday. A wonderful person named Sandi was enjoying Thanksgiving, and that night went to sleep. Her husband went to wake her up so they go shopping at 3 in the morning, and Sandi, at the young age of 46 years old, did not wake up. Sandi was perfectly healthy. Nobody could have seen this coming in any way, in any fashion. When we all heard the news, we were devastated. Sandi was a fellow member of the National Speakers Association, a member of our chapter in Wisconsin, and every time she went into a room, she completely lit up the room. I mean, she just brought energy. You were happy to be around her all the time. So when we heard of her visitation, myself and Liz Green, another speaker, immediately decided we want to go up there together, and we drove up to her hometown in Wisconsin and went to the visitation. It was interesting because we got there a little early, so we stopped at a local eatery, and as we sat down, the owner of the eatery was talking with us, could see we were dressed up, and immediately inquired if we were there for Sandi's visitation. And it said a lot because it stated right away everybody knew Sandi, and that was one of the first things he said. He said, you couldn't be in this town and not know her, because everywhere she went, she brought energy. She brought a wonderful sense of life into the room. And it was neat to see this, because this is who we knew of her professionally, and to see it in her hometown just verified everything we had ever thought of Sandi. Well, after having a quick bite to eat, we went over to the visitation. And as we walked in, obviously it was packed, because everybody did know her. You could see that right away. And one of the first people greeting people in the room was her daughter. Now, her daughter is a senior in high school, and here she was, smiling as everybody came in the room. Her friends were crying as they approached her, because everybody was feeling the emotion of the day. Yet here was her daughter, a senior in high school, smiling and giving them hugs, and brought an incredible energy into the room on what could have been such a sad day, and was a sad day for many people. Yet her daughter was glowing with life. And what was it? It was an incredible tribute to her mom. See, I think her daughter got the spirit of her mom, which was, you live your life to the fullest, and Sandi did that. And to watch her daughter get that concept and share it with everybody on such a difficult moment, on such a difficult day, was the greatest tribute to Sandi. And then to see her husband, Kip, and Kip gave us a hearty handshake and asked how we were doing. And one of the first things he brought up was he knew that Sandi would want her clients to be taken care of. Once again, thinking of others. It was an incredible day. And as we were wrapping up the day, a community member sort of stopped us and started talking to us and shared with us how every facet of the town was affected by Sandi. And we realized, wow, that everything we thought of her was so true and much more. And then something interesting happened. The community member shared that the women's basketball team at the high school had voted not to play that night in honor of the visitation and the wake. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, did Sandi's daughter play on the team? No, she didn't. It just tells you the impact Sandi had on that community. And look at each of us and say, hey, how are we living our lives? Each and every day, do we get up making the fullest of our life? Making sure we're going after our dreams, make sure we're pursuing the difference we want to make on this world, whatever it may be that you enjoy doing. Are you going out there and you're doing that today? Because it can start right now. You can go out there right now, today, pick up a book you've always wanted to read that maybe makes a difference. Go talk to that person you've never talked to, but make today special. When you wake up tomorrow, make it special. And I just want to say thank you to Sandi for making all of our lives special, those of us who were blessed and honored to get to know her.